Welcome back. I'm Kelsey Fabian. It's Fitness Friday here on WBKB, and Sarah Morrison from the Bay Athletic Club joins me today. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm great.
Now, I understand besides working at the gym here, you also coach some people online.
Yes, I do. I run a challenge group. I call it the Amp It Up Results Team. And it's fun. Of course, there's some people locally in it, but as people outside of the zip code that we live in as well. So that's just fun to be able to spread the knowledge and, you know, get people healthier everywhere.
And how are you able to coach them online when you're physically there?
You know, we do a lot of stuff just connecting through, you know, a private Facebook page, through email, text messages. We do conference calls. And today I thought it'd be fun. I just done a couple things for this group recently that would be useful for anyone to know. So I thought I would come and share those two things this morning.
Awesome. What are those two things?
Well, we've come up with this slogan in our group that I love. It's called, we say, consistency isn't sexy, but it gets you sexy. And so what does that mean? You know, being consistent can be boring. There's nothing fresh or adventurous about it, nothing new or exciting. You're doing the same thing every day. You know, they're coming to that group every day and reporting on how they did with their fitness and their nutrition and their water. And that can seem kind of mundane, but consistency is what gets you results. And people are getting results in this group. One of the women, Tressa, she is down 14 pounds in 30 days.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and she just showed up every day and said, hey, I didn't drink pop today. I drank more water. I went for a longer walk. She was consistent. Michelle is down about 15 pounds, cut 10% of her body fat in 2 months. So the idea that being consistent is really what gets you results, and that's what so many people lack, is they just show up every now and then. That's not consistency.
Right, and you want to be consistent in what you're eating, in your workout, just your everyday routine. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then you will end up sexy, hopefully.
Exactly. It might seem boring, but it will get you to where you want to be.
Okay. And number two.
The other thing, we did a call the other night, and we talked about how to reverse engineer a goal. And I love this concept of reverse engineering a goal. So to reverse engineer anything, it's kind of like you take it apart, you figure out how it works, and then you recreate it again. So say my goal is I want to lose 10 pounds in August. Totally doable. However, you know, step one is great. I have a specific measurable goal, 10 pounds, but just saying that doesn't mean it's probably not going to happen.
Right.
You've got to have a plan, and that's where reverse engineering comes in. So in order to do that, the first thing you want to do is take a sheet of paper and just have like what I call a brain dump, and write down all the things you might need to do to make that goal happen.
Okay.
So for example, it could be I need to understand how many calories are in a pound. You know, 3,500 calories makes up a pound. So then it could be on this list, I need to track my food. I need to reorganize my kitchen to make it cleaner, to be more convenient to prep meals. I need to find a place to work out. I need to find an online support group. I need to find a way to track my calories. So just anything that needs
really
to happen.
Break down everything.
Exactly. And some of the bigger ones, like reorganize my kitchen, that one's kind of huge. You might want to break that down into lots of other steps. Like I need to clean out my pantry, one step. I need to make weekly grocery list, one step. And once you have that list, your goal is to just cross everything off that list with the task taking no longer than 1 day.
Okay.
So that's so manageable.
Right.
If you have a list of 28 things that are going to help you lose 10 pounds, and each day you're like, okay, I'm going to cross off this one item, that's taking it in bite-sized chunks, and that's being consistent, and will get you
both
closer
your
to
rules.
goal. Exactly.
And do you think for the people who are in your online workout group, do you think it's just as effective as joining something that you physically go to?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the most important thing when you have a goal, any kind of goal, health and fitness, career, personal life, is to have some sort of accountability. You know, very rarely do people just keep a goal in their head and do it. Something that you write on that list could be, today I'm just going to share my goal with my spouse, or I'm going to share it with my coworkers, like just telling someone else. So, of course, in my Amp It Up group, we are all really supportive. People say all the time, you know, I was at a luncheon today and I could have just had all these salads that everyone was having and desserts, but I didn't because I knew I had to report back in this group later tonight and say how my day was. So yeah, having that support helps. Having it face-to-face helps too.
All right, well, thank you so much for sharing those little tips.